Before y'all even get started on your boy, yeah, your boy is a little, little crusty. Yeah, need a cut. That's what I had on. Hey, that's what I had on. No cap. Not even gonna cap it. So look, I feel like I need to get a little clarification on the difference between the talking stage and a relationship. So, for the most part, I can say this: don't assume that that's your girl or that's your guy until it's official. That's the worst thing you could do. Assume. So if you assume, you feel me, that that's your girl, y'all been out on a couple of dates, y'all been chilling, y'all been vibing, you know, same vice versa with a guy, y'all been chilling, y'all been vibing, and you automatically assume that that's your girl or that's your guy, and you see them with somebody else doing the same thing y'all doing, that's gonna hurt you, bro. Not even gonna hold you. It's big C. I'm not gonna cap to you, but that junk gonna hurt you. And it's only because you assumed that you thought that it was just you. It's not just you, but no cap. It's not just you. So I'm saying that to say this. You can feel like you're doing something wrong, but in reality, they chasing somebody that's not you. I'm gonna let that sink in. You think you're doing something wrong, but in reality, they chasing somebody that's not you. Which, you feel me, you might be the best person for them, but what are you doing to show them you're the best person? Are you applying pressure? Are you doing what you're supposed to do to show them what it is and what it's not? Are you letting them know that you got feelings for them? You letting them know that, just because y'all talking don't mean that she know that you really want them. You got to apply pressure, and that goes both ways. It can't just be the guy applying all the pressure, because if he applying all the pressure, he ain't getting no energy back. Then I'm best believe I'm out the door. No cap. That's me personally. Just believe I'm out the door. But I can say there was a time when me, myself, and I played me, myself, and I. How did you play yourself? I played myself by thinking that just because I was talking to somebody, that we was in a relationship. When in reality, we was just talking. The talking stage is exactly what it is, a talking stage. Trying to see if y'all can vibe with each other, if y'all can really live with each other, put up with each other. It's basically trying to get to know each other. Once you pass a talking stage can go for a good little minute. Honestly, just to be sure that you can handle it. But at the end of the day, you can't assume that a talking stage is a relationship, because a talking stage may have some relationship things in it, but it doesn't mean that y'all are in a full-blown relationship. So you date in a relationship, you go on dates, you chill, you talk every day, you vibe every day. In a relationship, you vibe, you joke. You wonder what they doing when they not on the phone with you. What are you doing in talking? What are you doing in the talking stage? The same exact. You wonder what they doing when they not on the phone with you. You wonder what they got going on. But I'm here to keep saying, you don't need to assume that that's your girl because you're in a talking relationship. You're in a talking stage. So, with that being said, you feel me? Peep game, because you feel me? They could be talking to somebody totally different, and you really out here giving your all, and you really see them with somebody else, bro. I know I said that earlier, but that junk gonna hurt you. No cap, bro. That junk gonna hurt you, and you gonna feel like you doing something wrong, or that she played you. In reality, you played yourself, because you thought that y'all was together when there were no titles, there was nothing else. There was no, you my girlfriend, you my boyfriend, you my wife, you my husband. There was none of that. That was just going out on a date and chilling, talking, coming to the room, chilling, talking, whatever else y'all do. Not gonna get in y'all business. But you feel me? There's no need to think that y'all are in a relationship if there's no titles. Let me break that down a little bit more. If you see them with somebody else, don't automatically assume that that's somebody important to them. Don't automatically assume that that's your girl. I mean, that's they main person, that's they main piece, and you the side piece. Don't just automatically think that it's somebody that has relations with them. It could be their brother, could be their cousin, could be anybody. You never know. So never assume, because if you assuming is really what gets you hurt. It's not the fact that you think the relationship is a talking stage. It's just the fact that assuming will really get you hurt. So at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with asking questions, because if you ask questions, then you got the clarification that you need, and you find out how you need to move. Because if you know how you need to move, everything gonna be smooth sailing. Because if you're in the talking stage and you think y'all in a relationship, but you don't ask no questions, boom, bam, you stuck thinking that, you know, I'm doing right by just talking to one person while they out here talking to everybody. Well, not any and everybody, but you get what I'm saying. Just out here talking to whoever else they want to talk to, because there are no titles. There's nothing else that says that, hey, I am you and you are me. There's nothing else saying that. Yes, she might wear your jacket. She might wear your clothes. But that still ain't showing nothing. That you feel me? To you, that's your jacket. That's your clothes. They might make a statement to you. But to anybody else, oh, they just got a new jacket. Not knowing that it's your jacket. Unless she say that it's your jacket. And in most things, or in most scenarios, she's not gonna say that that's your jacket. So I just need y'all to be real with y'allself. What a relationship is and what a talking stage is. It goes hand in hand. It's basically the same thing. But the relationship has titles. The talking stage doesn't. So when you find out that y'all in the talking stage, that doesn't mean just go out here and talk to all these other girls or whatever. That means ask your questions. You feel me? Y'all vibed out for a good little minute. Ask how the progress is coming. You know, like at the end of the day, the person you're talking to is the one that you want to be with. The person you're giving the most time to is the one that you want to be with. So ask your questions, like, because I hate to see anybody go through that. And I've been through it, not recently, but I've been through it. So I know what it's like. You know, you think that that's your girl, and like, you feel me, you out here buying her things, taking her out, you know, making sure that she's straight, and she ain't even your girl, and then she end up with some other person, and you like, I just got played. Nah, you played yourself, because you didn't step up to the plate and let it be known that you want them. You never asked your questions. You never tried your best to talk to them or anything. You just assume. That's why assuming is the worst thing that you can do, because it leaves you hurt. At the end of the day, it leaves you hurt. So I'm saying that to say this. If you ask your questions, you'll know how to move. And if you know how to move, you'll know how to act when it comes down to seeing somebody that you talk to with somebody else. They in the same bubble as you. She talked to him, she talked to you, she talked to this other dude. You know, hey, what can you do to stand out? What can you do to win? Now, me personally, I know I deserve better. I know what I deserve, because I know my worth. For the people that don't know their worth, go how to find your worth. It takes you being by yourself to know your worth. It takes you treating yourself to know your worth. It takes you knowing yourself to know your worth. It takes a lot to know your worth. And me, I know me personally, I'm not trying to stand by and be nobody's playing me. If I know you, like, if I know for a fact you talking to somebody else and they winning and I ain't winning, I'm not doing nothing else. Hey, I'm finna pack. You know, I'm finna go find somebody that's worth my time. Somebody that I can win with. I'm not finna just sit back and, like, you know that the other person winning and try to come up with a scheme to try to win myself. Me personally, no, that's called chasing. And some people, I'm not gonna lie, some people are worth chasing. But in reality, a lot of these are worth chasing, because at the end of the day, they'll put you second and make you seem like you first. And they'll just do you dirty. And then that's when you know you done got played. Because then they're manipulating you to buy them stuff. And they make you seem appreciated. Yeah, they appreciate everything you do. But that don't mean that they like you just because they appreciate you for everything that you feel the need to do for them. But it's just real talk. I can get a little deeper into it, but I don't want to make this video too long. But at the end of the day, you need to know how you need to move with the person that you're talking to. Because if they talking to somebody else, by all means, go talk to somebody else too. Don't just be obligated just to talk to them just because you think that you're supposed to just be talking to them and nobody else. Like I said, a talking stage is a talking stage. You're really talking to them to see if you can bear to be with them in a relationship. That's what a talking stage is. A relationship is. Now, a relationship, that's when you legit just all about that other person. Ain't nobody else talking to them. It's just you and them. Y'all vibing all the time. Ain't nobody else spending nobody else spending money on nobody else. They spending money on you. You spending money on them. It is what it is. You met the parents. You doing this. You doing that. Y'all going on vacations. Y'all posting each other. Y'all doing what y'all gotta do. And y'all working together to build a better and stronger bond. That's a relationship. But there's no such thing as commitment in a talking stage. Well, I take that back. It is. When y'all about to get in a relationship, that's the thing as commitment. There's a commitment stage as well, and a loyalty stage. But by all means, if you know what's going on in your relationship or your status, you don't have anything to be worried about, because you know everything is already said, everything is already done. You know what it is, y'all just talking. Now, I can say, if you with somebody else, if you talking and the person that you talking to see you with somebody else, by all means, don't be scared to go acknowledge them, bro. Like, acknowledge them. Like, you at the end, you still talking to them. Now, don't just think that because you talking to somebody else, that don't mean that you ain't got to go talk to them. You ain't got to go say nothing to them. You can just walk by and not say nothing. By all means, me, if you do that to me, that's gonna make me lose you. Like, I ain't gonna text you after that. You definitely got to come to me first and know for a fact that you did something, because you gonna acknowledge me. That's just me personally. I don't care if you with your homeboy or with your girl, with your boy. I don't care. I'm gonna walk up to you. I'm gonna acknowledge you with the person that the other person I'm talking to. I might not introduce y'all, because why? That's a setup, but you can speak. Don't just walk by with the person that you're talking to and not speak. The other person that you're talking to and not speak, because what? That makes you feel like you ain't doing nothing. That makes you feel like you just there. You just the average guy. And it makes it seem like you just got your girl took, your boy took by somebody else. But by all means, ask your questions, because if you don't ask your questions, then hey, you're not gonna know what's going on. You're not gonna know who is who, what is what, and you just gonna be out here really simping for somebody that talk to somebody that's totally different. And when you're gonna think that they cheating on you, when it's really not cheating. You just assumed that y'all was in a relationship. And I feel like I'm putting y'all on game, because at the end of the day, like, you don't want to be that guy that feel that all girls the same, or that girl that feel like, y'all know what y'all be saying, boys ain't this, and it's really your fault because you feel like y'all in a relationship when y'all really not, but you assume that y'all was, but y'all really not. So at the end of the day, my message is, ask your questions, get your clarification, so you know how you need to move. And don't just be obligated to one person if y'all in the talking stage and you know for certain that they talking to somebody else. Now, some people will lie to you and say that they not. And then when you see it with your own eyes, you feel obligated to go talk to other people. And that's the wrong way to go about it. Personally, ask them. Don't be scared to ask them just because you seen them, just because they got caught. Don't be scared to confront them and be like, hey, I thought you said this, that, the other. And they feel like they a player, but they really not. But ask your questions. Be sure to know what's going on in your talking stage or anything else. Be sure that you're straight, so you know how you need to move. Because if you feel like you obligated to talk to that one person, by all means go ahead, but don't be in your feelings when something happens. Make sure that you know for certain that that's the person that you're talking to. Be sure that you don't hurt your own feelings, because people do that too. They hurt their own feelings. So all in all, I said that to say, don't just lend your heart out to people. Know your worth. Know if you know the difference between a talking stage and a relationship, and know how you need to move. Because if you know how you need to move, then you'll move perfect for yourself. And by all means, find other people to talk to as well, unless you know it's for a fact getting serious and y'all asking the questions and everything. Y'all know for a fact. But be sure that you're talking to other people instead of just one person, because like I said, it's a talking stage, and you don't want to end up in the end because of the fact that somebody else is with the person that you wanted to be with. By all means, if that happens, move on to the other person that you're talking to, and then find somebody else to talk to after that. But talking to somebody is just making sure that you can vibe with them. That's all it is. You don't need to be a Mac Daddy. You need to be nothing else. Just know how you need to move. So the video already long enough. I cut it here. Like I said, man, it's Big C. You know me. Hey, we gonna turn up on this channel, man. If y'all want me to do a part 2 to this or anything, y'all let me know. Spam it up in the comments, or y'all DM me personally, because a lot of y'all know me personally. So yeah, that's it, man. You know, Big C, man. You know me, man. We'll come up with a part 2 if y'all spam it. So, yay.